When I was moving to France for my sophomore year of high school, my mom and my brothers mentioned that it would be an opportunity for me to reshape my personality however I saw fit. I originally threw that idea out. It seemed nigh impossible, like a lot of work I did not want to do. But I now believe that over that year in France, my personality did change. Notably, I became more confident. And through that confidence, I started to accomplish way more than I normally would have expected. It started with all the small things. I wanted to become better at speaking in French. So, I just willed myself to be more confident when I was speaking in French. And you know what? It worked. The French just started flowing. After that, I made a gaming group with some French boys in class. I started inviting people over to do rock climbing, to play werewolf, to go on spontaneous shopping trips, things that I never would have really expected people to agree to, but you know what? They did. And it was fun. By just being a bit more outgoing, my life became a lot more fun and a lot more interesting. I think that this change was partially inspired and demonstrated by my brothers and a YouTuber that I've been following for a decent bit by then. My brother likes rugby, and he's also a referee for that game. So whenever he was playing, he had this neat trick where whenever both teams were in a tackle and contesting the ball, he would just go up to the tackle and shout in an authoritative referee-like tone, "Hands off!" And both teams would just disengage. Just let go of the ball. And from there it was simple. He just took the ball and made a beeline for the other side. And he scored. There was nothing illegal about that move. It all just hinged on him sounding confident in his voice. It also helped a bit that he was a referee for that game. One of the YouTubers that inspired this change, his name is Max Fosh. And his YouTube channel is essentially founded on all these shenanigans that rely entirely on confidence and perhaps a little bit of delusion. But he's done way more things than I would have ever expected from just a young white British boy. He got himself written, 1, into the will of a billionaire. 2, he started a religion recognized by the United Kingdom. 3, he ran for mayor of London, got 5th place with 6,000 votes. And 4, he successfully auditioned and got into a professional orchestra, despite having very little experience playing an instrument ever before in his life. It's somewhat of a life that I want to lead. And from that change in my personality, I ended up bringing that back over to the United States, mainly manifesting itself when I rejoined band for my junior and senior years of high school. I started to volunteer to do improv solos. I volunteered to do the pit orchestra for the musical. I started hosting people over in my section to play games. Again, things I didn't really think that I would have access to or very much be good at, but I did end up doing them. And I ended up being pretty good at them. I ended up being pretty great at them. I made an amazing group of friends from just being a bit more outgoing, and it's been the 2 most fun years I've ever had in my life. And I've also been able to experiment a little bit with hairstyles. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.